love it not. So they that fear God, love not the abominations. So if you fear God, if you follow God, if you love God, you got to look at what he says in abomination, and you got to stay way away from it. Christ! Who's the king? Christ! Who's the king? Christ! I know it.
We calling out, we crying aloud on the highways and hedges, repent or die. We give
Benjamin, which is the West Indians, Levi, which are the Haitians, and then Judah, that's the American black.
We crying aloud, oh Israel, repent or die.
Do you know your father? According to the Bible. No, your physical father, earthly father. Is he a so-called black man? Where's he from?
Jesus is Lord. Oh, Jesus is Lord. Jesus is Lord. Oh, so get your mind right.
My fierce anger for all the earth, for all the earth, everywhere you go. I don't care how many so-called white people got these bunkers. All the earth shall be devoured. Shall be what? Devoured. You ever seen a pit bull by the pool? You ever seen that? It ain't a pretty sight, is it? That's what's gonna happen.
Get your mind right. Get your mind right.
Question, sister. Let's walk it. I got a question for you. When we got free from slavery, what did they call that? Do you know? When we got free from slavery, what did they call it? They called it emancipation.
I couldn't get the word up.
Right? The 13 colonies got liberated. Right? So now they play on words. Emancipation is an old business term. I'm going to tell you exactly what emancipation means. It means transfer of private property to the public. Now let's think about that. Some of us been locked up. What do they call when you get released from jail? Parole. Right. A related word to emancipation, if you look it up, is parole. So you ain't free. Right. Anytime you walk across the street and they call it jaywalking, they got the right to take you and put you in the jail. We just seen the movie 13th Amendment. You still enslaved. You ain't on nothing but parole. And you think you free. They setting you up out here smoking weed, saying it's legal. They didn't say that the jobs had to say it was legal. So now you go to get a job, we gotta do drug tests on you. Now you looking stupid. Right. Because we got people out here today, we got people that's real smart. I like to call it so smart that you dumb. I'm gonna tell you why. God said you stupid. God said you Brutus, that's what the word dumb means. We got people so smart they dumb. That man right there that you just pointed at, son, Brother Reuben, he didn't enslave me. Let's see what God say. Because God always outsmarts everybody. Don't think you're smarter than God. Right. Read. Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 21. Let's go for you, all you brothers that say, y'all talking about the oppressor, the ones that enslaved us. The guy I'm looking at today didn't enslave me. But his grandmother did. Y'all forget, how soon we forget in the 1960s when they was hanging us? When we had the boycott. Where those grandkids at that we was getting slaved and smelling? Where they at? I'll tell you where they at. They the cops. They the teachers. That's right. They the ones that own Subway. CVS, the judges. That's right. They the ones that own this bus system that you just got on, the train system you just got on. Read. Prepare slaughter. Prepare what? Slaughter. So slaughter. If you all go to a slaughterhouse, some of you might not have seen it, but if you go to a slaughterhouse, you will see what happened to that meat. Whether it's alive, you slaughter it, it starts shaking. Read. Or what you call the Holy Ghost in the Christianity church, which is foolish. Read. Prepare slaughter for his children. He's going to prepare slaughter for his children, the so-called white man children. They said prepare slaughter for his children. For John. What's the boy name that so-called killed Malcolm X? What's the boy name? They always got three names. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Malcolm, not Malcolm X, Martin Luther King.
I can't think of his name. I know you're talking about the white guy that said.
Let's use, what's the one that, just killed the little brother Tamar Rice? Zimmerman. Let's use Zimmerman for D.A. Wells, all those guys. I gotta give you visuals so you can understand who we talking about. I can say John, you ain't gonna get it. But if I say Zimmerman, you know who Zimmerman is, which is a so-called white man. Right. So God said, do what? Prepare slaughter. So if Zimmerman was not the same as the Ku Klux Klan in our presence, prepare slaughter for his children. Go ahead. For the iniquity of their fathers. Y'all see that? For the iniquity of their fathers. You gotta prepare slaughter. You had a question? B12, 006.
Like, I believe everything you said, I'm with it. I'm trying to see how to incorporate this. Like, I work today, how to incorporate your job, you know what I'm saying, instead of disrespecting the Sabbath.
So how you do that? The question is, how do you incorporate that?
How do I go around it, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, I still have to work for the basically a person to eat, you know what I'm saying? But still at the same time, I want to, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that I do. Okay. How to go about this.
I'm gonna get you something what you gotta do. Because a lot of us brothers have worked on the Sabbath. Okay? So your question is, what do we have to do? I'm trying to get myself together, but I have to work today. Okay? Give me this real quick. Psalm chapter 119, verse 60. And I'll give you an example. Like our brother right here, Israelite brother, he had to go to work today. We understand we're in captivity, but I can guarantee you he's gonna make haste. Just like he made haste to keep these laws. Right. Psalms 119, verse 60. Okay, I gotta give you this first, so you can understand the foundation, so you don't take what we about to give you as an excuse. Okay, that's why I'm giving you this first. Read. I made haste. Matter of fact, go to 15 first. Verse 15.
Same chapter?
Yeah. Psalms 119 and verse 15. I will meditate. I will do what? I will meditate. Meditate what in these laws? Go ahead. In thy precept. And what? In thy precept. So if you are working on the Sabbath day and you know you shouldn't be working on it, what you got to do is meditate. Why? Give me Amos 5 and 4 real quick. Amos chapter 5 and verse 4. The scriptures tell you that we walk in the congregation of the dead. What's the opposite of dead? Alive. Watch this. For thus said the Lord. Who said this? Thus said the Lord. It's not our words, it's the Lord. Go ahead. Unto the house of Israel. To you so-called blacks, he's talking to you right now. Go ahead. Seek ye me. Do what? Seek ye me. Seek ye me. Go ahead. And ye shall live. So how do you truly live, brother? How do you truly live?
Like now?
Yeah.
By the way.
No. How do you read it again? For thus said the Lord unto the house of Israel. He's talking to you, brother Jesse. Read. Seek ye me. And ye shall live. So how do you truly live?
Seek him.
Seeking God. How do you seek God? By reading the scriptures. All right? Read. Go back to where we was at. 119. 119 verse 15. I will meditate. I will do what? I will meditate. What's another word for meditate? Seeking God. Seeking. Remember we just read that. So it said I will meditate. So seek. Go ahead. I will meditate in thy precepts. Meditate in the Bible. Go ahead. And have respect. And have what? And have respect. Meditating in the scriptures and respect to the Most High God. That's right. Read. Unto thy ways. Go ahead. No, 6. Verse 6. I made haste. I did what? I made haste. Now what does this word haste mean? You hurry up, right? So I made haste. Go ahead. And delayed none. You ain't delayed to do what? To keep the commandments. So go back to your question is, you have to work on the Sabbath. The only way you're going to be able to make haste and do that is if you meditate, right? Y'all got that scripture? Look at that. Baruch, chapter 3, verse 8. Now, I had to give you that first so you don't take this as an excuse.
Okay, that's coming out of the Apocrypha.
This is the Apocrypha.
What's that?
Read it. Baruch, chapter 3, verse 8. So the question is that the brother's asking is, I have to work on the Sabbath day. I know who I am. I want to keep the laws, but I have to work. First, you must meditate on the scriptures so you have mercy from the Most High God. Because you have to work on that Sabbath day. And you got to do it to the best of your ability to make haste to do that. Now, this is the understanding. Go ahead.
Behold, we are yet.
Say it again.
We are yet.
He's talking to you, Brother Jesse. He said, behold, but Jesse, behold this. We are yet.
This day.
What?
This day.
We are yet this present day, just like my brother right here. We are yet this present day.
In our captivity.
So we in captivity right now. Once again, Job 9:24 real quick. And I got to show you this. Because we understand what captivity means, but we got to have the true understanding of what captivity means.
Right. Read Job chapter 9, verse 24.
We just read that in the root, that we are yet in our captivity, right? We got to understand what it means to be in captivity and who we are in captivity with. Read.
The earth is given.
The what?
The earth.
So this earth that we standing on right now today was given by somebody. That somebody is the Most High God. Read.
The earth is given unto the hand of the wicked.
So the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Is that it, right?
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
So he runs everything. Now watch this. Give me that in Romans 16 and 20, then we're going to go back to this. Now, so the hand is given to the earth for the wicked. Who runs America today? So-called white man, right? Who runs China?
White man.
The white man. Who runs Africa?
White man.
So he said he covered the whole earth, right? So we have understanding that so-called white man covered the earth.
Right.
Now your question is, you know we're in captivity. I'm going to let the so-called white man speak for himself. He said something in the Bible too. Let's see what he said though. Give me that in Romans. Y'all know who the Romans were. The Romans that we know of today. The so-called white man, right? Watch this. Listen to what he said. Read. It's the only time I'll tell you to listen to what the white man says. Read.
Acts chapter 16 and verse 20. And brought them to the magistrate,
saying what?
These men, being Jews.
Why he ain't call them Christians? Read it again.
These men.
These are so-called white men speaking in the Bible. It's the only time you will hear prophets tell you to listen to what he's saying. He says, these men being Jews. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the ones we talking to right now, you so-called blacks because we're in front of you. So you got to hear this, brother. Read.
These men being Jews.
So he's talking to you, brother Jesse. He called you a Jew from the tribe of Judah. But he's actually talking about the whole Israel. But for this example, he's talking to you. Okay? So let's put this in visual. The Romans have come up here, or the cops. They here.
Right.
They looking at us. They said these men being Jews
do exceedingly
trouble our city. Y'all see that? That's what we doing right now. We troubling the city because we tell you stop buying and selling on the Sabbath day.
Right.
We tell you to stop working on the Sabbath day. We tell you stop celebrating Christmas, Thanksgiving, Father's Day. Because that's a big one for us. We all know Halloween evil. That's not an issue. Father's Day, another big one for us mama boys. Mother's Day. Valentine's Day for us that's married. That's against the Most High God. So what the Jews or the cops or the Romans is saying is what? These men being Jews are troubling our city. They're going to bankrupt CVS. Because CVS open on the Sabbath day. If they get everybody in this neighborhood, the Most High God get everybody in this neighborhood to stop buying and selling on the Sabbath day, you ain't going to support CVS. You ain't got to worry about burning it down.
Right.
They going to go bankrupt.
Right.
Read.
Verse 21.
Now this is so-called white man, these Jews, these Romans, go ahead.
And teach custom.
And do what?
And teach custom.
We're not out here right now teaching you, brothers. We're not so-called black faces. We the real Christians, followers of Christ. That's what Christian means. This ain't Christianity. We have no religion. This is our history. I got you, hold on, brother. This is our religion. This is our history book. So you get some history on what the so-called white man been saying 2,000 years ago.
Right.
You getting the history, and you seeing it today with the cops. Read it.
And teach customs which are not lawful for us to receive.
You see that? They can't keep our law.
Right.
So when you read that, go back to the captivity in Baruch. So let's bring it all the way around because we educated people.
Right.
Let's bring it all the way around now. So you know who had us in captivity, the so-called white man, which is called wicked, right? We teach his customs, so-called white man customs, are reversed against our customs. You understand what I'm saying? Watch this. What's happening,
Baruch chapter 3, verse 8.
It's for you brothers and sisters that know who you are, but you still have to work on the Sabbath. This question is being answered for you right now. Read.
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
We all in captivity. Go ahead.
Where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse.
See that? This is a curse. We are cursed right now. That's it.
And to be subject to payments.
See that?
According to all the iniquities of our fathers.
Now we read earlier in Deuteronomy 28 that because we didn't listen to what God said, He put us in slavery. You might say that's hard. What's the difference if your son don't listen to you? You beat his goddamn neck off with that belt. It's the same thing. Just the Most High God part has been serious.
Right.
So you want to play with somebody that say I'll put you in slavery because you ain't keep the Sabbath. I'll kill you because you picking up sticks on the Sabbath day. Y'all want to play with a man like that? Because God a man. Ain't none of us. Okay, how hard any of us take me up? If Christ walked here right now, everybody gonna move out the way. Because you're gonna be shook. Because you know what you're dealing with when you see that man. Why when you got the prophets standing out here right now, you ain't shook? Because you see so-called black faces.
Right.
You see niggas. Right. Because you've been taught that. But if this guy right here was standing there, we would look at things completely different. You understand what I'm saying? So when you got the true prophets out here trying to teach you the word of God, coming out of God's book, teaching you the book that you've never seen it taught before, you should be shook and say, let me get myself together. What's your question, brother? I got to do the first.
How do we establish economic power when everything around here is already owned by white sources? Using a camera by the white man, he created that. Wearing clothes by the white man. Nothing that we have right here. Look around, we got the white man phone, keys, the houses, the cars. How do we get past the books and start to take our land back?
I'm gonna tell you this first. You asked about economic power, right? Let me tell you something.
Because somebody's winning that right now. We can agree, right?
Yeah, we all agree that.
And they don't read that same book, and they don't look like us.
Show you something. So you will agree that because we don't have economic power that we're enslaved. You agree with that?
I believe that we are in this condition because they placed us here, and if we go down to Bolton Hill, their community don't look like this, regardless, and they read the same book. They read the same book.
I'll tell you why they don't read the same book. Okay? 85% of the income in the world, I want you to hear this very clearly, is owned by the so-called white man, who's been having this for 500 years.
That's that.
Listen. I'm not talking about just money. That's why I say you gotta listen. 85%. He owns everything, all the wealth, okay? That leaves you with how much percent? 15%. It took them 500 years to do that. When we was enslaved, the reason why the so-called white man got so rich, he didn't spend money on nothing. All the money he was getting, he was buried in other trees. Wasn't no banks then. That's 500 years of trees and trees of dollars. We ain't got 500 years. I'm gonna show you how. Watch this. Come on. Psalm 68.
Luke 1, chapter 68.
Well, we got a lot of brothers and sisters that say that I'm saved. I'm saved. I'm saved. But as the brother just gave us an example, what you call it down there? Booton Hill. Okay, I'm from New York. So that's Booton Hill, right?
Are you familiar with the geographical breakdown of Baltimore?
Yeah, but check this out. You say down Booton Hill. Booton Hill, it look different, right? Do they not own everything around here in West North?
Pretty much.
Everything.
So how do we get that back?
We ain't gonna get that back until this. Watch.
That's right. Luke 1, verse 68.
The only way we gonna get back our land is when we start keeping these laws. We start turning back together to the Most High God.
But they don't keep the laws, and they got the land.
Read the scripture again. When we get that meaning in Acts real quick. So the brother's saying that they don't keep the laws. We're gonna let the white man, because he is in this Bible. They call them Romans. Let's do visually today, as we just did an example of. The cops that walk around here, all the cops white. We got a couple here and there, yes, okay. You got a couple of rich black people here and there, yes, okay. But the majority of the cops are what? We already know the chiefs. Oh, them white. They might give you one here and there like they gave us a black president.
Right.
He don't run nothing. Watch this. Read. Let's see what he say. Because you said they don't keep our laws, right? He gonna tell you in the Bible.
Right.
Watch.
Acts chapter 16 and verse 20. And brought them to the magistrate, saying, these men being Jews.
So he's talking to you brothers and sisters right now. Y'all are Jews. Y'all are the original Jews. Because right now, sister, if I said, because this shirt is a little faded, I said this shirt is purplish, what does that mean? It's what? It's kind of purple. It's something like purple. That word is, right? So what is Jewish? Kind of Jew, meaning what? You ain't the real Jew. So who the hell is the real Jew?
Right.
Read.
These men being Jews.
And you're going to see, what you're about to read right now is what you're seeing right now in present day. And I'm going to let y'all explain it. Read.
These men being Jews.
Talking about men.
Do exceedingly trouble our city.
How do you trouble the city? By teaching the brothers and sisters to keep the laws. Turn away from the so-called white man. Turn back to the God's law. Read.
And teach customs.
And do what?
And teach customs.
Teach customs. It's the white man talking.
Which are not lawful for us to receive.
You see that? Our laws is not lawful for him to receive.
Right.
Why? He teaches his people. Give me that Sirach 14:5. He teaches his people work Monday through Friday. You get paid on Friday. You got all day Saturday to shop and spend all the money, right? But God teaches you not to shop, not to work on the Sabbath day. And you say, well, what we gonna do? Tell how crafty he is. Sunday, you can go shopping, but you say, well, all the malls, everything closed at 6 o'clock. That's by design. That's right. To keep you in sin.
Right.
To keep you treating Sunday as the Sabbath day.
Right.
And not Saturday as the Sabbath day. Watch this. Go ahead.
Sirach chapter 14 and verse 5.
Because we get caught up in thinking that the so-called white man is only evil to us. You see he kill his own people. You seen it in New York. On 9/11, he'll kill his own. He'll kill his own just to kill all us. He'll come mow down this whole area right now, and no white folk could probably be out here. He don't care. Just to keep us turned from these laws. Read.
He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good?
Who he gonna be good to? He can't keep our laws. He know he not gonna get the kingdom. Was that it on that?
He shall not take pleasure in his goods.
We're not here to please man. We're going to tell you the truth according to the law.
Right.
Now, we're not going to say some of our brothers ain't do right and they do good. They tried, but they tried without this.
Right.
That's the same thing you see happening today. You talking about economics. Nobody has raised no more money ever in history more than Marcus Garvey did. Ever. And he still failed. What the hell are you talking about economics for? Read.
None shall want her mate.
No book can mate with this book. I'll give you an example. You ever heard of Islam? They tell you in the Islamic book, or the Quran, to study the Bible, right? They try to make that together. You can't do that. The Bible just said it. Because they tell you in the Quran to read the Bible. Right. So if the Quran tells you to read the Bible, this is what the Bible told you to do. Read it.
Right. Man!
Isaiah 34:16.
Verse 16.
So if you're really respecting the Quran as it tells you to do, and it tells you to read the Bible, why are you not respecting this part in the Bible?
Right.
Read.
Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read.
Go ahead.
No one of these shall fail.
None of these prophecies in this Bible will ever fail. You will never find a prophecy in the Quran. Read.
None shall want her mate.
And no book shall mate with it. None. Now, once again, we're not out here to bash our brothers. We're out here to show our brothers and sisters love.
Right.
But if you don't know, you don't know. We didn't know at one time. I can't get on you because you ain't know something. I didn't know. The thing is, you got to come up here and ask questions. Or if you say something false, brother, then show me. We can't talk like, we can't deal like man. You say you about love. You can't talk to me like a man. You got to get mad because I say something. They talk about us every day.
Right.
They say we are every day. You see how they come, they didn't spit on us. But you can't even deal with me when I try to show you something that's wrong. Right. That's my problem with our brothers and sisters. Read that again, 34.
Verse 16. Seek ye out of the
Now I got to show you something real quick before you leave, brother, because we had a statement that the Quran was false. Now the Bible, give me that in Thessalonians real quick. Our book, the Most High God's book, tell you to prove all things. Don't just say something and don't prove it to your brothers. That's out of order. Give me that real quick. Let's get that scripture, then I'm going to read the Quran for you and show you. Because what the problem is, you have brothers that study that and don't even read it. Most of the Nation of Islam, I'm going to tell you exactly why. Well, actually, hold on. If you actually look and watch brothers that study Islam, they don't speak Arabic. The true Arabic or the true Muslims, that's what they speak. So either they studying themselves, and the Quran and the Bible tell you don't study for yourself, or they listen to the Nation of Islam. Because they the ones that speak the English. That's how you know they ain't up with the Nation of Islam. Preach.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 21.
Go ahead.
Prove all things.
What the Bible say?
Prove all things.
Prove all things. Go ahead.
Hold fast that which is good.
So hold fast to that which is good, which is the Bible. That's it. Now give me that in the Quran. I want 1 and 22 first. Surah 122, or what they call is the cow. Can you show the brother the book? Do you agree it's the Quran? Okay. Now this is Surah 122. Somebody hold Quran 7:6 for me. Because what Muhammad did is what you would call him today is a cab driver. He used to go around the Jews and learn.
Right.
That's what he would do. He was an illiterate man, okay? Meaning he couldn't read and write. That's what they call Fantasia or R. Kelly, okay? This is what Muhammad was as well, so you understand it. So he would, as what they call today, as a camel driver, okay? He would go around the Jews and the Christians, and he would hear things and he would interpret it and listen to it. Okay, we're going to show you proof in the Quran. And that's what he did. You got that in the count, Surah 122?
Surah 122. O children of Israel.
Say that again.
O children of Israel.
I thought that the Quran was speaking about Ishmael. Why is it talking about the children of Israel in the Quran?
Right.
Read.
Remember.
Do what?
Remember the special favor which I bestowed upon you.
Now let's see where Muhammad, because he's the one that did this, where did he get that from? Get it in the Bible. I told you, God told you that he was an illiterate man. Just as you hear brothers listening to us, you might hear something or see something, you can write that down yourself. So we just read in the Quran, it's talking about Israelites. It didn't say Ishmael, it said Israelites. Let's see where you got it from in the Bible. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
Go ahead.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people.
You hear this? Let's go back in the Quran. Give me that 9 and 29. I want to show you something. See, this is my thing. I have no problem. That's what you believe in, okay, fine. Because we all have been lost. But why you can't answer none? You want us to answer every question out of the Bible, which we will do. But why can't you answer these questions out of the Quran? That's my question. That's why I ask questions. We can't deal like, man, you ask me about my stuff, I can't ask you about yours. I just showed you in their book, it talks about Israelites. Is that what I want? 29?
Surah chapter 9 and 29.
That's it.
Fight, O prophet, those in the vicinity of Mecca.
We're talking about Israel, those that say fight those in Mecca. Go ahead.
Who do not believe.
Say that again.
Who do not believe.
Let's get an example. If y'all don't believe in what God's saying and what we saying, do we fight you? We fight you? No. Does our book teach you to fight you? And tell us the way to Christ get back. So the Quran is telling you, fight those that do not believe. Go ahead.
In Allah.
In what?
In Allah.
So if you don't believe Allah, they book tell you to fight them. Right. That's why you be thinking that they your friend, they not. If you don't believe in their religion, it says fight them. That's why you see them now being wild men. They'll blow up every goddamn thing around here.
Right.
You can't whoop that. Even the cops scared of them. Read.
For the last day, do not consider what Allah and his messenger have forbidden as forbidden.
Go ahead.
And do not accept the way of truth.
Do not what?
And do not accept the way of truth.
This is Quran. Listen, it's telling you do not accept the way of truth. What the the hell is that just saying? That means what they got ain't true.
Right.
Read it again and give me truth.
And do not accept the way of truth.
So it's telling you don't accept the way of truth. Let's get where truth is in the Bible.
Sir,
Muhammad told you don't accept the way of truth.
that's right.
So he's telling you what he has is not truth.
That's right.
Read.
Psalm chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness. And thy law is the truth.
So the law is the truth. Where did we read that at earlier? Let me show you how we all been enslaved with Arabics as well. We read that with the so-called white man saying what? They lost not for us. Muhammad, who was Arabic, Ishmael telling you, so follow their laws.
I have a question.
Keep them in sin. Read back where we at in the story.
I have
We
a
got a little more.
question.
We got a little more. Go ahead.
Sir, chapter 9, verse 29.
Go ahead.
And do not accept the way of truth,
So Muhammad's telling you not to accept the way of truth. Go ahead.
even if they are
Wait, hold on. I need you to hear this. I want everybody to hear this good. It's telling you not to accept the way of truth, go ahead.
even if they are of the people of the book.
What did that just say? This is an A book. What did that just say? He said, don't accept the way of truth, even if they are the people of the book. Who are the people of the book? You so-called blacks that's standing out here. That's in the Quran. Why Farrakhan ain't teaching us that? Farrakhan will tell you he an Israelite. Right. Why he ain't read that? All religion is false. Right. It's not a religion, this is your history. Right.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this and join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.